Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about the movie Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. This is the Disney Plus original movie based off of the television series, and then you got directed by Akiva Schaffer as the starring. The voice actors are you got John Mulaney, Andy Samberg. You also got a live action actor Kiki Lang, and you got Eric Bana who's doing the voice of Monterey Jack. Tress I say McNeville, who's doing the voice of Gadget. You have Dennis Harbour doing the voice of Zipper. J.K. Simmons doing the voice of Captain Putty. Will Arnett, he's doing Sweet Pete. And you got Seth Rogen, he's doing many voices as well too. And you also got Ted Robinson, who's doing Ugly Sonic. Now overall, I really enjoyed this movie a whole lot. So before I get into the good stuff, let's start off with the bad. The bad part about this movie, I don't really have anything bad to say about this movie really at all, because it really did blend in a whole lot of different studios in here, and it did it quite well, and it made sense to the story. They even used a character who people hated and people discarded, like the first Sonic, which they call Ugly Sonic in this movie, and they made him a character that you actually were interested in. So I don't really have anything bad to say about the movie. Yes, this movie can be predictable. You can figure out who the bad guy is pretty quickly, and even they even pointed out in here because there's a cop that goes bad, and they pointed out how obvious it was, and that's what they did in the first place because it was so obvious that you must think it wouldn't go that way, but it actually did. So I don't really have anything bad to say about the movie overall. So let's move on to the positives. The positives is the animation here was actually done quite well. Now, even though I wish they used certain like they had Baloo in here, but they used the new version of Baloo, the CGI version of Baloo. I wish they used the more classic animated style, but it was still fun to watch. It actually did still look pretty well as well too, because they really did blend in the animation and the live action quite well, and they worked quite well together as well too. The humor is there as well too, and all the references and Easter eggs they had in here I thought was done brilliantly, and I really did enjoy the story as a whole. Pretty much watching Chip and Dale rekindle their friendship, because they used to be friends back in the day before they became famous, and you also find out why the TV show ended in the first place, and what happened there, and what caused the whole team to split up in the first place. So, and we didn't get a whole lot of all the other characters. Yes, you do get Monterey Jack in here, and you do get Gadget in here as well too, and Zipper, but they never really formed the Rescue Rangers like they did in the TV show. Which they did do that, but mostly focus on Chip and Dale and their relationship, and then watching them come together. And I really did enjoy that as well too. They even did a little homage to the voices that they used back in the day for the TV show. I really did enjoy that as well. So this thing has the whole Who Framed Roger Rabbit type of feel to it, and I really did enjoy that. That was a whole lot of fun, and it took that style, and it took that tone, and it just amped it up even more in here as well too. And also, even like the whole plot of what the bad guys were doing had a little bit of the sort of like the tone of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, in the style of what the bad guys wanted to do. It was because it felt like something a tune would actually come up with, and because the thing is though, it also kind of making fun of it as well too, because it points out how a lot of how Disney will come up with a movie, and then they'll come up with some kind of bootleg version of that movie as well too. They even have a studio that actually does this repeatedly a lot. It's not as good quality. The animation is not as great, but you can tell who they pretty much spinning their thing off of. But it's pretty much just like that. But it's just enough to be off so they can make their money as well too without getting sued. And that's pretty much the plot in this movie right here too. While a lot of cartoons are going missing, because they're pretty much taking them and then they're using them to do bootleg version of them. They pretty much rechanging them with their own animation device and then making them to a bootleg version of that, which is I thought was kind of really hilarious as well too. This movie, it still blows my mind on how they managed to took all the different studios and have them work together to make this movie, because I just Marvel can't use Incredible Hulk had that own movie, because I think Universal had the rights to that. So how did they manage to get Nickelodeon in here, Nickelodeon references in here as well too? They mentioned the chipmunks in here. They didn't show them, but they did mention them, and they show other stuff from Jimmy Neutron and other stuff. I just wow, like how did you do that? I mean, they managed to do like homages to Gumby without actually using Gumby. So a certain way I could say they kind of like used the character without actually using the character, and so it kind of worked that way. So that was fun to do. So overall, I had a whole lot of fun watching the movie. I highly recommend it. And to give the movie a grade, I'm giving it a solid B. Don't take my word for it. So check it out for yourself. Hopefully, when you watch it, you will enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. And like I always say, in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. And also, links down below connect you to all my social media if you want to follow me there. And you want to check also to my stores. You want to buy some stuff, I really would appreciate it as well too. Thank you. So peace out, peoples.